We're at Bradley Airport, Connecticut. A traveler insists her constitutional right to travel lets her bypass screening, refuses the body scanner, calls pat down sexual assault, and starts taking names supervisor, manager, the whole chain. TSA tries to keep it calm, scanner or pat down. She pushes back with Fourth Amendment arguments. 9/11's Commission references and claims about liquids being piracy. Pay attention to the officer's tone measured, procedural, and how they keep offering choices. The tension spikes when she demands a warrant and the manager reminds her screening is required for everyone. Later a twist, she opts for a pat-down anyway, then a new fight erupts over toothpaste. Was this a right stand or a rules misunderstanding about administrative searches and prohibited items? Let's break down what the policy actually says and where the line is tonight.
Agree to being sexually groped or raising my hands like a criminal, to be scanned naked in order to exercise my rights. So I thought I'd tell you that, and I'd like to go to Florida today with my ticket. Here's my boarding pass.
Right.
So if you are okay with me getting on the plane without those violations, we're good. If not, I should get your name and all that and remind you.
Now, this is the face of a TSA officer who wishes he'd rang in sick this morning after drawing the short straw to deal with this saucy Karen.
All right, so we don't seize anything. If you have something in your bag, you are free to take it out, or you are free to surrender it to us. So we do not seize anything. All right.
Well, I mean, well,
you have a right to come back out and take your item back out and do what you need to do with it.
I don't think I have anything that you would seize. I don't even have a thing of water.
Seize.
Well, I know that I've had a fresh bottle of water taken as if it is a hazardous material, and it most certainly is not.
Right, but you had the option to take that water out. You didn't, or surrender it to us. That's the way it works. We don't seize anything.
Well, I don't think we're going to have that issue today since I don't have any water.
Excellent.
But if I did, that would be an added thing that we deal with. But because that actually comes under piracy.
In your delusional mind, maybe, but back here in reality, it comes under TSA guidelines. You know, the ones you agreed to when purchasing that ticket to Florida.
Well, it doesn't, because you have the option to go back out and take your item with you.
Let's leave the invisible bottle of water aside.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So just to let you know, if you have to come back through this point, you either have to go through our full body scanner or you have to receive a full body pat down. So
let's see. Okay, so I have a pen.
What do you have?
I have a pen.
A pen? Okay.
A pen, and I'm going to get it out. And this is about my constitutionally protected right to travel, and I hereby invoke and refuse to waive all unalienable rights as instructed by United States Constitution and Bill of Rights and the Constitution of any one of the several states, and every government public servant is bound by oath to uphold and protect. You understand that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, do you have a warrant to search me?
He doesn't need a warrant, you clown, due to the border search and special needs exception to the Fourth Amendment, which allows for warrantless searches at international borders and airports as a means to protect national security. Stop wasting everyone's time.
We search people via, it's called a administrative search. So it's like coming up to, we're looking for specific things. If we don't find those things, you're good to go. It's almost like coming up to a DUI checkpoint. They're under the same amendment.
Yes,
so,
but I don't.
So
as I said,
everything is posted out here before you come in.
I don't have a drinking problem. I've never come up to a DUI.
That's fine. But we
I
don't take people's words on it. We have to make sure before somebody gets on the plane, unfortunately.
Well,
So-
why don't you?
Because that would be kind of not a good idea in our profession if we had to take everybody's word that I'm fine, yeah.
Exactly. Just because you're gullible enough to take people at their word doesn't mean the rest of the world has to.
Well, let's look back at the reason why TSA
Yes.
was begun.
Right.
It was begun because of the 9/11 Commission, the recommendations, right?
Yes, definitely.
So let's look at those recommendations.
So what exactly don't you want to do? You don't want to...
I don't want to be filled up, but I don't want to raise my arms and be looked at naked. In order to...
we don't see anything at all. There's just a puff person there. I can show it to you after if you go through our machine. It's not, we don't see it under the clothes
I don't
or
see any
anything.
reason why I should be raising my hands like I'm a criminal when I'm not. I'm an upstanding citizen, have been for 66 years, and intend to be
Yeah, okay.
for the rest of my life. And I also intend to uphold the law.
This has nothing to do with the law. This is about airport rules and regulations. Again, the same rules and regulations you agreed to when you purchased your ticket. The TSA officer, who has the patience of a saint, by the way, tries to compromise with her, but she's on a mission to make life difficult for everyone today.
Would you feel better getting a pat down?
No, I feel sexually assaulted. I've done it before. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm just, I came ahead of time.
Okay.
And I guess the first stage is to get your name and badge number and to ask you these questions.
Yeah, I'll get my manager out here.
Oh, you aren't the manager?
Yeah. Would you mind waiting?
No, I thought you were the manager.
No, I'm the supervisor. But
Well,
I'll get a
Super's
manager.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you so much. Are you the manager, dear? Emily Payton, I hope so. I'd like to, first of all, may I get your name? I'll tell you what I'm writing in. I'm writing your name, your badge number, and your jurisdiction.
Can I ask, what are you looking for, ma'am?
Oh, I'm looking to travel
Okay.
with my inherent right to travel, to
Okay.
be free of search and seizure. As I explained, is it Gary? Carl, sorry.
No problem.
Carl, I have been traveling the past few years. I am 66 years old. I've never been arrested, never been convicted, never been charged.
What does that have to do with you traveling today, ma'am?
It absolutely does do with my reputation and my right to travel without unlawful search, without a warrant. So I would like very much to get on my plane without being sexually assaulted and without having to assume a position of criminality with my arms over my head for you to look at me naked through a scanner. So
We don't look at you naked through a scanner, but unfortunately you won't be able to come through security if you're not screened.
Only a soft-sit Karen of this caliber is capable of equating the simple process of going through airport security to a serious criminal offence. I think that says more about how your mind works than anything else. Also, don't flatter yourself.
Well, I realize you would say that. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to get your...
Have my information?
Yes, please, and I'd like to put you on notice. Your name, is this, so it's, your first name is... Is that right?
For now.
Okay. So what's your last name?
It's written, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. I didn't. Okay, your badge number, please.
It's on the badge, ma'am. You just have to read it.
Where's the number?
Right there, ma'am.
I'd have to see it closer. Could you read it to me, please?
Can you read my badge number, ma'am?
Not easily. The reflection's going all funny, so if you could tell me I put the right one in.
I give you my name. Is there anything else I can do for you, ma'am?
Yes, I'd like your badge number,
And I
please.
gave you my name, ma'am.
Aren't I permitted to have your badge number?
No, ma'am, I gave you my name. That's sufficient. If you need further information when you file your complaint, you can give them my name.
Okay, let's see. Should you choose not to complete this form, be advised this matter may proceed to adjudication. What's your jurisdiction?
As far as
What's your jurisdiction? That's the question.
my jurisdiction.
Yep.
I would choose not to answer the question on the basis that it's a very stupid question and opt for adjudication instead, and then tell her to stick her form where the sun doesn't shine.
Well, I am a security manager here at Bradley, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. That's not exactly what I'm asking, but we're at Bradley. And let's see, do you agree that by your agency oath, you are to uphold and defend the Constitution?
Ma'am,
Wait,
would you like
don't
to go through the security
please don't
process or
interrupt
not?
me.
Because I have other things I need
Yeah,
to attend
well,
to.
I need to uphold my own rights, so please let me
Okay, well,
finish.
can we do that outside the screening area? Because I have passengers coming in. So if you're not
Just
going to
let me
come through,
finish this
I would like
sentence,
you
please.
to step out this way.
Please don't interrupt me for this one sentence, and that will be civil, and then
If
I
you
will
would
be
like
civil
to
with
walk
you.
out, I will come you to an area where we're not around other people, so we can have a little bit of privacy. So would you
I don't
mind
need
if we
to,
step out
this is all about privacy, so let me just finish this and then I'll give you this part. And then, so what I wanted to ask you is, do you agree that by your agency oath you are to uphold and defend the Constitution for the United States of America? Yes or no? Check one,
I'm
please.
not signing your form.
Okay.
So would you like to go through the security checkpoint or not? Because if not, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Well, here, this is for you.
I'm all set in the documentation, but thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, so you refused. So refused. Okay.
Well, duh, of course he refused. Would you fill out a meaningless questionnaire if you weren't obliged to? My guess is you wouldn't. Also, I do like how she kept emphasising the word refuse, like not filling out her totally irrelevant form comes with serious consequences.
So, are you going to prohibit my right to travel without being
I'm going
sexually
to encourage
assaulted?
you to go through our security process as your Fourth Amendment right is. If you choose not to go through, then I cannot permit you through the security checkpoint.
Do you know the Constitution about the
Would you like
Fourth
to come
Amendment
through
rights?
the security
I would like to
checkpoint?
travel.
Then I would encourage you to go through the screening procedures if you dropped your boarding pass, ma'am.
Okay, the Fourth Amendment is the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable search and seizures, and without any warrants. So you don't have a warrant to search me, right?
Correct.
Because again, he doesn't need one. You can by all means refuse a search, but the consequences of that is denial of access to the secure area, potentially missing your flight. Also, flying, like driving, is a privilege, not a right.
But you're not going to allow me to get on without searching me, right?
There is no search, ma'am. You haven't been touched. You haven't been screened.
Well, without...
There's no guarantee that you will be searched or you will be screened. You're going through the same screening procedures that everybody else would be going through, ma'am, in order to safely travel to your destination.
Just because...
If you are refusing to go through screening, which it sounds like you are.
Here's the key. Airports use what's called an administrative search, a limited, standardized screening designed for safety, not evidence gathering. That's why the supervisor compares it to a DUI checkpoint. No, TSA doesn't need a traditional warrant at the checkpoint. Entry to the sterile area is conditional on screening. Your options are the Advanced Imaging Technology Scanner or a same-gender pat-down by a trained officer with a private room available on request. Hands run along the waistband, groin area with back-of-hand technique, and any anomalies like a device under clothing must be resolved. On liquids, anything over 3.4 as 100 mol can't pass. It isn't seized by default. You're offered alternatives. Check the bag, take it back to your car, hand it to a non-traveler, mail back, or voluntarily abandon it. That's why the staff keeps repeating, we don't seize. Question for you, do these options feel clear enough in the moment, or should airports post bigger, plain language boards at the queue entrance?
Would you like to go through, ma'am, or are you declining screening?
No, I need to get on my plane.
Okay, so can I encourage you to place your property into the bin so it can be screened for X-ray, and then you can proceed over to the scanner?
Yes, and I will be taking the names of whoever is going to be stroking me because it's interfering with my right to travel, and I will be following through with a claim.
Understood. Would you like to go proceed to putting yourself through the X-ray, ma'am? You will
As
have
a
to
second-
remove the
as
you'll
a
have to remove
secondary-
the camera as well, just so you're aware of that before you go through screening. So I'm just giving you a heads up.
I understand you want me to remove a lot of things. Do we get to keep our shoes on now?
Yes,
No?
ma'am, as long as they don't alarm. However, if your shoes do alarm the advanced screening imagery, they may be asked to be removed. So I'm just giving you a heads up.
So you are additionally gathering biometric data?
Ma'am, you're going through an imaging. If you would like to proceed, I need you to put
No,
your stuff through the
I'm not
X-ray.
going to raise my hands like
So
a
would you like,
criminal.
are you requesting a pat down? Is that what you're requesting? Because that is the only other alternative
I
have for you at this
understand
time.
that. I understand that. But both of them are violations. We'll take the latter.
All right. All right. Which would you like to do?
The latter.
All right. Can you please go get in line with the other passengers and place your stuff through the X-ray?
Well, thank you very much, and let us. We'll pick this up on the other side.
Possibly, but I can't guarantee that. Have a good day.
Well, I can guarantee you we're not going to follow through with this.
Well, good luck with that when the process and procedures of TSA are considered reasonable under the Fourth Amendment. But I guarantee you'd be the first person to complain if the procedures you're crying about weren't met, if, God forbid, anything were to go wrong up in the air.
Government's gotten out of the box too far. Did you know that the 9/11 Commission does not recommend doing this to Americans? If you go into the recommendations, they actually only recommend screening foreign people.
Ma'am, if you're not going to get to the screening, we're going to need you to step out, okay?
Thank you, dear, for reminding me. I just was sharing with this gentleman, if you go and search the 9/11 recommendations, nowhere in there does it say to treat American citizens as if they are criminals. It specifically speaks of foreigners and Muslims, and in fact on the 41 recommendations, points 17 and 18 are about respecting civil liberties. And this is a right. So I just felt like we need to start standing up for our rights.
Yeah, but this isn't you standing up for your rights. This is you being a Karen on steroids, harassing and bombarding federal employees with mis and disinformation. Anyway, she finally agrees to her luggage going through the scanners, and then it's time for the pat-down.
I was really hoping I could get my way through.
What do you have in your in the shirt here?
Oh, this is filming you.
I know, but that's going to show up as an anomaly. I'm going to let you know right now if you go through the full body scanner. So
I'm not going through the full body scanner.
Are you getting a pat down or?
Well, that's the only other option. I don't.
Okay.
I prefer neither, but we've made that clear already.
Right.
Come around.
So,
But it's your choice, so you have to pick one of them. We don't.
there's three choices. I
Yeah.
didn't get to pick the one that was my right.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, if you're traveling, we have to screen you.
That's your job, but it's
Yeah.
you ought not to be violating the Constitution to do it. It's up to us to hold up the Constitution. I understand you got a family to feed. So,
I understand. So they're gonna pat that area down because there's something there. They'll probably ask you to remove it so they can see what it is.
that's all right.
Just to let you
All
know.
right, and then they can look right in it, and I'll say
Okay.
smile. Oh, hello.
Hi, good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Brenda. How are you?
Brenda, good. I would like to get your name and badge number, if I may. Brenda Steed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can. Where would you like to go?
Well, first of all, I need your shoes off because you're going to get patted down, so I need to have your shoes off for the pat down, correct?
I thought shoes were allowed lately.
Well, they are unless you opt out of the equipment right here, and then I'll be patting you down. So in order to do the pat down, the shoes are required to be off.
Why is that? I've never gotten patted in on my shoes before.
No?
No, not.
Do you need a chair? Are you all set?
My shoes have never been part of a pat down.
Well, they have now, so get comfortable with it. If you don't like it, you can always say no. Nobody's forcing you to fly today.
She's willing to take it out once.
This is, I have the constitutional right to travel without. If you had a warrant for my search, that would be fine, but you don't.
So the camera too has to go through the X-ray.
I'll give it to this gentleman.
Okay.
Here, you can carry it through, but I don't want it to be, I don't know what the thing could do.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
We can do it by hand. I'll take it and do a hand check on it, all right?
Don't undo it.
No.
Let it
no.
be. You like to-
Yeah, and I just want you to know your name is, what's your first name?
Brenda.
Brenda Steve. I consider this a sexual assault, but I need to travel.
All right, we're going to send your stuff through, okay? If you want to watch it.
Her luggage finally, but not successfully, goes through the scanners, and then she gets the TSA supervisor she earlier and nonchalantly accused of wanting to commit serious criminal offences against her to act as her personal cameraman.
It's all set ready for you when you're
So
ready.
what I want you to do is hold that for us. Thank you so much.
All right. So I'm gonna explain the advice that's okay that I have to do. So I'm gonna be patting down your clothed area if you like. I can do it here, or we can go to private screening with another female officer if you want to do it here.
I'm not ashamed. I think you ought to be doing this because it's a violation of my rights.
Okay.
And your name is Brenda. I will inform you that I'm going to carry this through with a complaint because I believe in our Constitution and I believe our rights are very clearly stated there, as I told Gary and I told Mr. Fennell that I have never been charged with a crime. I've never
You guys
been
wanna
accused,
film this?
I've never been.
So you guys wanna film
I
this?
have the right to travel. You don't have a warrant to search me.
Yeah, I too wouldn't be very happy acting as the cameraman for someone who ignorantly and openly accuses me and my fellow employees of violating people's rights and wanting to commit serious criminal offences.
But we know that we're in this big plumber, you know what, of government. So
I'm gonna do my job, and I'm just gonna confirm again that we'll do it here, not private screening.
I'm all set.
I'm touching every part of the clothed area, back of my hand on the breast area of the shoes. When it comes to the collar and the waistband, I'm gonna intentionally pulling it all the way around. When it comes to the groin area, one hand on the outer hip, all the way for resistance and all the way down. Do you have any medical devices, exterior or interior, that you know about? No? Any parts of the body that are sensitive?
No.
Anything else you want to disclose to me before we begin?
I'd like you to begin to realize that our Constitution is the highest law, and you are bound by oath
I did
to respect it. And look up the 9/11 Commission's recommendations because in it,
it's a very interesting read.
have you read that whole thing? Oh, good, because you know that it's not the Americans that they're concerned about.
Folks, clear all the way
All
to your
right,
left, please, all the way
Arms
down.
up, palms up, just like this, okay? I'm gonna start from the back.
No.
Walk right up to the gate. And do you know that Americans are not the ones that are being endangering the
Well,
flights?
yeah.
Except for after you allow a lot of people in this country without.
Huh? Yes.
It's been a pleasure meeting you,
You
Carl.
too. Have a good trip.
Yes.
Hopefully it's uneventful from here on in.
All right, hon, you're all set with me.
Thank you.
Property is over here.
What did I tell you?
I know.
I am an upright citizen. I did not deserve to be.
It looks like one of her bags.
Yeah, we get it. You're an upright citizen. You would never do anything wrong or have any contraband in your luggage, right?
And I noticed on that clause, incidentally, here's our amendment that you should know. Let's see, where's that clause? Right here. It says hazardous materials include explosives, compressed gases, flammable liquids, solids, oxidizer, poisons, corrosives, and radioactive materials. Example, paints, lighter fluid, fireworks, tear gases, oxygen bottles, and radiopharmaceuticals.
Yes, but any liquid, gel, or aerosol that is over 3.4 ounces is not able to come through the checkpoint. So if you want to keep it, you have to go out and check your bag with the airline. You can go put it in a car. If your car's out front, you can go give it to someone that's not traveling, or you can put it in your checked baggage.
But my question is, are you saying that a new tube of Tom's toothpaste is...
Well, we don't know it's a new tube. It appears to be.
Well, then you can check out that it's a new
the rules
tube.
are you have to go out and check the bag. You can go give it to someone not traveling. You can go put it in your car. If not, it cannot come through the check in.
But if I go, I have to go through this whole thing again.
Yes, that is one of the options.
But let me look at this. It says there are special... Excuse me, don't interrupt me, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay? I mean, it's hard enough. Let's try to be civil.
I'm being very civil. I give you your options.
Let's be civil, says the entitled Karen who has repeatedly accused people just doing their job of wanting to commit terrible crimes against her. Unbelievable.
Your option is to go check the bag.
Yeah.
Put it in your car.
Well, I'm going to write your name down, please, if I may.
You may, of course.
Because what you're doing is, number one, you're doing an example of piracy. Where's my thing? Because you are taking something that is obviously not hazardous.
Not taking anything.
Sure you are. You're seizing it from me. I am not free to go on the plane unless you seize something that I have. And there's nothing that I have that is endangering anybody. That is a brand new box of Tom's. Well, I can move this over. I'm looking for.
Abandon your item.
Excuse me. I'm looking for my pen.
No, you're getting mad because your attempts to frame this as a Fourth Amendment violation isn't working.
I can offer you a pen if you'd like.
Oh, wonderful. Please do.
Your options. What would you like to do with your item?
I'd like to write down his name, please.
In the meantime, ma'am, what would you like
to do? Can I have that pen?
Can you let them know what would you like to do with the item, and I will gladly give you his name. You can either
Amari,
voluntarily abandon your item.
I've got a pen over here.
Check it, mail it back to yourself, or put it in a car, or give it to somebody not traveling. What would you like to do, ma'am?
Well, obviously you guys are seizing it.
One thing, we're not seizing it because we're giving you the options.
Are you voluntarily abandoning your item?
You are, in order for me to continue on my travels, you are seizing a brand new thing of toothpaste, which is, don't overtalk me. That's a really violent thing to do, to overtalk me. Are you into dominating? Is that your thing? Because I'm into civility, where we listen to one another.
I'm under civility where we listen to one another. That's a bit rich coming from a soft-sick Karen who never listens to anything anyone says.
I'm happy for you, ma'am. Can you just let the officer know what you would like to do so we can continue on with the process and let you go about your place?
It's Amare, and this was, you wouldn't take your paperwork, would you? You refused that?
Ma'am, are you voluntarily abandoning your item? Or would you like to go back out and check it or put it in a car and give it to somebody not traveling?
And your name is, you know what I would like to do with my item, dear. You're the one who's not happy with me having it, not me. I have told you, I have told you.
Back out to mail it? Are you going back out to put it in a car?
I'm going to take all the belongings that you will allow me to travel with,
so
absent the ones.
Voluntarily abandoning your oversized.
So please hand me all the items that you are willing to let me travel with, and we'll be on my way.
We're not taking any item from you. You are going to voluntarily abandon it. You're going to go put it in your car. You can give it to someone not traveling, or you can mail it to yourself with the program that we have out there.
What option would you like to choose, ma'am?
I've made myself clear. I am intending to travel with everything that you will allow me to get on the plane with. So go ahead and do your part. So there my pen is. Well, that's a little bit of a stretch, but...
You want to close up your items, or you want me to do it for you?
There's the eggs there. Do you want me to try to close it over here? What?
Right over here.
Okay, let me get on my shoes. And it's not okay to put words in my mouth. At no time did I say voluntarily. You did. Not me.
Do you want to go out and check the bag?
Excuse me?
If you want to go and check the bag with the airline.
That's not, I don't get enough leverage there with that. Let's see, I just wanted to, that belongs to you.
No, that belongs to you. It fell on the floor.
Well, I meant to hand it to you.
I'm picking it up for you.
Okay, I'm going to hand it to you. And just for the record, I did not, this is for all of you.
We don't accept gifts, thank you though.
But you did relieve me of my property. The coercion and threat. So, have a wonderful day, Brenda.
Summary: the passenger rejects the scanner, argues Fourth Amendment, and ultimately chooses the pat-down completed by a female officer with step-by-step explanation. Friction returns when a new, unopened toothpaste triggers the liquids rule. The manager lists the choices again, and the item is abandoned so she can continue. From a policing and procedure lens, the officers do three things right. They de-escalate with calm tone, offer clear pathways scanner or pat-down, keep or surrender item via listed options, and document interactions without getting personal. The passenger's language, sexual assault, piracy inflames tensions and distracts from the actual policy. Big takeaway: you can refuse screening, but the consequence is denial of access, not arrest, and common liquids rules still apply even after you pass the checkpoint. Do you think the staff struck the right balance between firmness and flexibility today? If you found this breakdown as intense as we did, hit like, drop your thoughts below, and subscribe for more real-life body cam and checkpoint analyses. Share this video to help others avoid these mistakes at the airport.